Excuse me, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. I'm Maria, and this is my channel, Maria's Tarot's Journey with me. How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome if you're new. Collective. Where's everybody at? How you guys doing today? Get this sage burning. Got many reads available. If you're new, coming on in. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Who's in the room? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the stream. Collective. Where you guys at? Welcome, welcome. Hey, showstopper. Okay, cool. All is well. Thank you for asking. Exactly. Not everyone's in the same time zone. Let's go ahead and clear the decks. So we can get Sunday's message out. Right now. All right. Let's see what energies have shifted since yesterday. if at all any. That being said, let's get it popping. Today's message, y'all. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? Where you from? I'm from New York. Concrete jungles where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're from New York. Alright, y'all. Let's get it. We got the Six of Swords. Beautiful energy to be in. Because this right here, the Six of Swords, represents your mental and emotional state of well-being. And it's victory and success because you done pushed past the five of swords. Always having to be in that competition mode. So current challenge for today is acknowledging that you survived whatever your emotions was trying to tell you otherwise. And it's put you in a position to love yourself a little bit more. So the energy and the situation from yesterday to today has changed. A lot of you have awakened to that tower moment that ultimately is there to save your life and put you on the path of the Ace of Cups. Message from Spirit is that you got this, Queen of Wands. Overall energy of the day is at the end of the day, only you know how far you've come with the Six of Swords. Putting yourself in a position to be at peace with your spirit so you can focus on continuing to fill your cup, Ace of Cups, your emotions. Continuing to tend to the unmet needs of who you are inside, collective. In order to understand one thing, that Queen of Wands is going to be reborn in many. Stand tall, stand steadfast. Because the Hermit energy, followed by the Queen of Wands, just for today, says that many of y'all going within. Y'all trying to discover what it is inside of you that keeps on making you go back to the same scenarios. It's time to break the cycle, y'all. Bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Cups. Some of you may be ready to offer your emotions in a situation, relationship, partnership, collaboration. But the Knight of Cups is more about what are your intentions when you are offering your emotions. Are you offering it because you have self-worth and self-love within yourself to know where you stand in a new partnership? That's where the Hermit comes in, y'all. I ain't got the answers. Spirit is just guiding you to the right track. At the end of the day, the Knight of Cups is about someone willing to explore new opportunities and move forward from old cycles of self-sabotage and abuse. And the Hermit energy is just letting you know, guys, collective, put yourself in a position, turn everything off. Start seeking the light within yourself. Stop seeking outside validation, because the Ace of Cups talks about self-love. And with the Six of Swords, current position, Six Swords. Swords represents your thoughts. A lot of you are going to overcome your fear of stepping out and taking that leap of faith. And with that being said, let's get an oracle message to close out today's energies. Because there's nothing to clarify. It's clear cut, precise, and dry. If you seeking that peace of mind, that Six of Swords, the action, the challenge that you gotta go through today, is self-preservation, putting yourself first, becoming that Queen of Wands, taking action, doing what's best for you at the end of the day. And what's best for you right now is to go within, is to be still, in order to understand that if you're looking to offer your emotions towards another human being, you gotta first learn how to offer your own emotions to yourself, collective. Alright? What is the collective not seeing? Healing needs to take place, collective. Spirit wants you to know, what are you not seeing in your life at this particular moment? Mending. Mending talks about going back in your past, finding peace and solitude within your own spirit in regards towards healing old wounds and traumas that you have encountered throughout your lifetime, right? In order for you to discover that the love that you've been seeking in others has always resided within you. You gotta do what, collective? You gotta go within. Mending. You are not seeing right now that mending needs to take place. Somebody has to become the bigger person. The actions that you need to take is to understand that blessed is more than just a word of comfort. You have to feel this energy. You have to feel this feeling of being blessed in all areas. And it begins and it ends with you, collective. A lot of you out there in the collective might be struggling right now in regards towards your emotions and healing old wounds and relationships, but Spirit wants you to know that every day that you open your eyes is another opportunity to not only be grateful and fortunate enough to be blessed, right? Because waking up is a blessing. Every little and intricate small detail, collective, you can't let nothing slip you by just for today. The Hermit energy puts you in a position to see the blessings so you can afford yourself the opportunity to begin the mending process. Last but not least, truth be told, Six of Swords is all about the truth. Because, collective, when you're in the Six of Swords energy, you dropping the wands, you dropping the cups, you dropping the pentacles, you dropping the swords. Because you done washed yourself from your old truths that you believed were true in those times. But mending is needed in order for you to see the truth right now that's being told through your story by the actions, behaviors, and intentions that you set. So if you're looking for love, look for love within yourself with the Ace of Cups. That's why the Hermit is here to guide you. Because once you untap your possibilities of self-love and self-worth, you won't be so quick to judge others in their process of learning how to mend their broken hearts or painful situations as well. It's about balance, y'all. The yang, the yin and the yang. This is a masculine energy. And when we think of masculinity, we think of a father figure like the emperor. It's time to take control over your empire, collective. It's time to reshape and reconfigure your belief systems in regards towards finding peace and solace within your heart. Taking action with the Queen of Wands, being that bigger person, right? Knowing that you told yourself the truth thus far. That it begins and it ends with me. That's when peace and serenity will flood and overflow you. And then you'll realize how blessed you are. And there's nothing left to be said but the truth. So stop running away from things that you don't understand and be willing and have the courage and the strength to face the truth the way it is being told through the universe within you. The universe is your mindset, y'all. What have you created in your world? Those are your daily messages for Sunday. Thank you, Spirit. I close this reading out with love and light. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Who's in the room? Cassandra R. Showstopper. Well, Cassandra R., if you're still in the room, I offer private readings. All that information is in my description. And I also do live readings as well. Good morning, Cassandra. Yes, everything's in the description. If you want me to do a live reading for you now, you can send the payment to the PayPal link that's in the description, and we can get it popping right now. I'll just need a few things from you as we go along. Or if you want a personal reading, scroll down the description. I offer a variety of different spreads and things of that nature. Or you can email me if you want a personalized private reading, not on live. That'll take me a couple of days to get to you. But I'll deliver you the link personally where you can just go directly to the reading once it's done. The choice is yours, baby girl. Spirit guide is saying, follow the golden rule. What's your golden rule? Answer me that. Have you ever even considered yourself having a golden rule? It's a tough cookie to crack, but you know what? Don't focus on the negative, focus on the positive, y'all. Because instantaneously, sometimes our mindsets put us in a negative space where we'll go back to our past, but we won't look at the blessings that we once had that done passed us by. We'll focus on the negative. So follow the golden rule. Stay true to thy own self. You understand? Positive thoughts. That's the challenge. Okay, Miss Cassandra, I see you sent your PayPal. You ready? You ready for me? Absolutely. I got the notification. All right, Cassandra, I need two things from you. The first thing is I need to know if that's your proper first full name. and your star sign, sun, moon, or rising. I prefer your moon sign if you know it. If not, I'll take your birth sign, and we can get right into your message. Is Cassandra your real name or just a screen name? Is there any nickname you want me to call you? So, okay, your name is Cassandra. Oh, you a Taurus. Beautiful. All right, Cassandra. Thank you for coming through. And let's get right into your mini read. Oh, and as I'm tapping into spirit, Cassandra, do me a favor. Whatever question you have in your heart right now, as I'm shuffling and I'm cleaning, I want you to continue to set your intentions on what you want spirit to tell you that's going to be best for your greatest good as of this moment. Because we all going through something. You feel me, Cassandra? Is there anything in particular you want to know? I'll provide you with a yes or no question at the end as well. All right? But let's keep it moving. I don't want to hold you all morning, but I'm not going to rush as well because my guides, they come through at the right time. All right. I'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot. This is the official tarot, the Rider-Waite. This is the Radiant Edition. So I'll be using this for your main messages. I'm also going to be pulling you a woman's body and a woman wisdom oracle card. All right, we're going to see what messages come through with this oracle deck at the end. And if I have to clarify, I'll be using the Morgan Greer Tarot Pocket Edition. Okay, baby? Let's get it popping. And I'll give you an option at the end of which divine feminine energy you would like me to pull from which deck, okay? So let's get into your mini read. Let me get my sage going. Welcome, welcome. I'm Maria and I'm from New York City, Bronx area. We're about to tap into spirit and ask spirit to reveal for Cassandra's greatest and highest good of all. What is it that she needs to know in order to help her grow? Because we all grow every day. No offense meant there. All right, let's go. Spirit of the Most High and Divine that resides within me, I ask that you provide me with the truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. It is only through the collective consciousness that I pray for all those in need of peace and serenity. Guide me, Holy Divine. Protect me, Archangels, as I read into the tarot on behalf of Cassandra's greatest and highest good. Allow me to see what it is that I need to see in order to relay the message for Cassandra. On behalf of you, Spirit, I thank you in advance. And so it is. Okay. Thank you. Let's go. And so it is. Stability and structure. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Cassandra, your current energy that spirit wants me to let you know about. Five of Cups. Emotionally, you're focusing on things of the past right now. Things that are no longer serving you in order to help propel you and push you forward. You have two cups behind you. Those two of cups that you are not seeing right now, Cassandra, is the two very cups that you need to interconnect with and become one with spirit once again. See, you were very grounded and structured in your faith and your belief at a time. But because of the elements of what life gives us, spirit wants you to know, hold on. Turn around. You got two more opportunities right behind you. The energy crossing you. Three of Cups. Once you discover your potential with the Two of Cups, coming back into communion with you and the universe and connecting with your deity and who you believe in that gives you the strength. Communion. Three of Cups. Reunification. Collaboration with like-minded individuals. It's time to come up out of the Five of Cups energy, Cassandra, because Spirit got something better for you, and it's called community. Like-minded individuals that's going to help guide you and put you back on the road to stability and structure. I'm getting a interpersonal romantic relationship coming through for you, Cassandra, that didn't go so well. And it was because of unmet expectations, unmet needs, communicating emotionally on a level where the two of y'all could never understand one another with the Four of Cups. So you became bored and content. Your hopes and fears, King of Wands. Here we go with that fire energy. You hope to have this type of energy within your own spirit. But at the end of the day, every time you found yourself trying to stand up in your truth, this is the end result. Four of Cups, always feeling bored and discontent within your connection with an individual that could be a water sign. However, we got some fire on the board now. But don't forget, Spirit wants you to know it's no longer time for you to sit and dwell on things of the past. You got two more opportunities coming at you with the Three of Cups that's going to assist you. And you know what that Three of Cups is? That fire energy, outside influences, Cassandra. The people that you interact with on a daily given basis, Spirit wants you to know it's time for you to open up yourself to the opportunity that maybe it's time for you to take action, but you fear taking action when it comes to this connection. Because at the end of the day, look at those Three of Cups. You still focusing on those Three of Cups, right? Those emotions within your mind, body, and spirit. And the universe is trying to offer you this new opportunity right here. And there's the new opportunity, Cassandra. You wanna find that happiness and contentment within yourself once again. You gotta open up to the new possibility. That whatever you was hoping for within this connection, you'll be able to realize that it's coming in a new one. Your conscious position. We got swords coming out. Swords is all about your thinking, Cassandra. So lately you've been thinking about, taking action, going towards something that you truly desire. The Knight of Swords is all about educating him or herself, speaking the truth, no matter how much it hurts, but getting the job done at the end of the day, Cassandra. So this is your energy right now. You ready to make a move? All right. Message from Spirit. Message from Spirit is justice. Somewhere you felt unjustified within your interpersonal connections, especially the romantic ones. Okay? But nonetheless, justice will prevail. And you know what that justice is? coming into alignment with you and another human being, and being able to express yourself and verbally get past your fears with the Knight of Wands. But let's clarify. I want to clarify because ultimately the bottom of the deck we have the Empress, and that's your energy right there, Taurus energy. So spirit is gonna remind you right now, stay vigilant, be true to thy own self, Cassandra. No matter who comes, who goes, that Empress that resides within you right now, that has been telling you to make a move with the Knight of Swords, to find what it is inside of you emotionally that is being to the point where you have disconnected not only from other people but from yourself as well. Spirit needs you to come back into alignment, Cassandra, with the Three of Cups. See, when we suffer in grief and loss with the Five of Cups, which your energy is showing me that you're in right now, you're hurting over something or someone. Someone in your life has disappointed you, but you're missing the blessings right here. These Two of Cups right here. It's time to turn around, because them Two of Cups going to turn into what, Cassandra? They're going to turn into three, and then that's when justice will be served. When you find your true self-worth and value at the end of the day, and know that you are that Empress, and can't nobody stop you despite your hopes and your fears. All right? The King of Wands, very, very, very structured type of energy, goes after what he wants. And you want to go after something, Cassandra, but you fear it at the same time. Let's get some clarification. Remember the Empress, okay? We're going to go ahead and clarify your current position, your current energy. Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? What is it that Cassandra needs to become more aware of in regards towards emotionally letting go? Oh boy, Cassandra. There's nothing more to be said about this energy right here. Spirit wants you to know only you have the power to turn yourself around right now and see them Two of Cups. Look, the message is the same. Your current position, okay? But let's go ahead and clarify. The Four of Cups. What has put you in that Four of Cups position? Nine of Pentacles. Your energy is right here, Taurus. Emotionally, Cassandra, because you're bored and discontent in some area right now within a relationship that you know is not working, okay? This is a live reading. If you wanted me to do it private, you should have told me. But I have to say what's coming out, the way Spirit is showing it to me. At the end of the day, whatever put you in this position with another human being, if you want justice in regards towards the disconnection, you have to become willing to accept. Sometimes we lose things in life in order for us to gain new possibilities that we have not yet seen with these Two of Cups, right? And at the end of the day, Cassandra, you might have felt disconnected after a while within this connection, but you never forgot who you are. What I tell you about that Empress? Well, I tell you, where she at? There she go. You know she's still inside, right? You could bring this energy back out into your life, but you have to learn how to disconnect from the emotional grieving process that is holding you back at this time. It's time for you to not fear this King of Wands energy, but it's time for you to take action and put authority over what it is you want people to do when you allow them into your space. That's why it's always good to inquire and be inquisitive when it comes to learning new people, places, and things. But I keep saying, remember the Empress. This was you at one point in your life. Fully self-sufficient. Nine of Pentacles. Girl, you had it going on. But somewhere along the line, when you connected with an individual, they put you in a space where you started to block your blessings. But that's neither here nor there, Cassandra. Because those blessings can return. And the way that they can return is through the justice. There you go. There you go. Emotionally structured, stable, and grounded. The same words keep coming up since I started your reading. King of Pentacles. That fatherly type energy that you so desire in your life right now. But baby girl, Cassandra, you are an Empress. Spirit wants to remind you that you have the qualities of a queen. And if you seeking your king at this particular time in your life, there's certain justices that need to be hashed out in order for new growth and new possibilities to what? To form. And how are they going to form, Cassandra? They're going to form by you acknowledging that sometimes we have to go back in our past, right? Emotionally, we don't want to do it because it's going to hurt. But Cassandra, Spirit is trying to let you know right now, you have to go back. 5 and 5 is a 10. That's a completion. You're halfway there. You know what you got to do to set yourself free, Cassandra. You know how to speak very, very eloquently when it comes down to getting to business. And justice will be served on your behalf. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's move on to the woman's body and woman wisdom oracle cards. Enlightened heart and mind. Cassandra, it's time to prepare. Spirit wants you to know, do not be afraid. It's time for you to prepare to come up out of your shell that you have created around yourself in regards towards your emotional connections and your stability and groundedness in them. In particular, this relationship that I've seen on the board that has put you in a position to make you lose yourself. Don't worry. It's time for you to channel clearly. I'm telling you, something is about to transform and transmute within your spirit. But you got to believe it for yourself. It's time for you to meditate. Shut things down. Give yourself that peace of mind. All right? Become a clear channel. Regroup. It's time to refocus on what's important to you in your life at this particular time, Cassandra. Aside from relationships with other people, it's time for Cassandra to regroup so Cassandra could find that stability that she once possessed. Alright? That's when the true partnership comes in. Complete and move on. You want partnership with other people in the physical form? Let's learn how to get that partnership within our own spirits first, Cassandra. Spirit wants you to complete this lesson that you're in right now. close that cycle out, because we have a completion that is going to be taking place in regards towards those emotional barriers that is preventing you from speaking up and letting go. Soon enough, you will move on. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Cassandra, we're gonna go into the Goddess Power deck, and let's get you a message. Goddess Power. Let's get you a message from Spirit on how to move on. What is it that Cassandra is not seeing right now, Spirit? Thank you in advance. Beauty. This is one that fell out the deck. I'm gonna give you this one, and we're gonna pull the top one. Truth, Cassandra. The message on how to move on is truth. What are you not seeing? You're not seeing the beauty within you. Told you, go back to that Empress energy, baby girl. The Empress is very beautiful, but sometimes we get lost and we get shipwrecked out there in the storm. Spirit wants you to know, continue to hold on to the raft that you have built, because that raft is going to save your life at the end of the day. But you got to tell yourself the truth. What are you not seeing? The beauty within the lesson and the pain. In the bottom of the deck, we got liberation. Cassandra, liberation and freedom. All right? Let's go. We got the goddess Mot. Mot is about truth, the empowerment message for you, Cassandra. There is a great power in telling the truth and allowing it to lead you to higher ground. It's only when we refuse to see the reality of a situation that we lose our power to co-create for the highest good. The Egyptian goddess Mot comes to remind you that if you are willing to do a fearless and self-inventory and live authentically with rigorous honesty, it will lead you to great success in all areas of your life. Being completely transparent with others, although it might first feel too vulnerable, is exactly what you need to do now. When you do this, you will be flooded with the power to claim and experience a new freedom and a new happiness that will pour over your life like a wild, sweet honey. Your life is exactly where it needs to be. This is a wonderful time of empowerment, choice making. You are doing all the right things if you allow the invitation of Mot to live fearlessly in truth. As the arbiter of balance and divine order, she reminds you of the great value of the way of being. That was your empowerment message. The alignment message for you. The law of karma states that everything comes into balance sooner or later. So trust that in the greater story of your life, all wrongs will be righted, will get righted. The goddess Mot appears with her scales of justice to remind you that you are seeing only one moment in time. Five of Cups energy, baby girl. And he came out twice. Didn't Spirit put the Five of Cups twice in front of you? You're only seeing one part of your life right now. Truth. Let's go, Spirit. Regardless of this the goddess Mot appears with her scales of justice to remind you that you are only seeing one moment in time. The balance of events tips both ways until it comes into coherence with the harmony of the universe. Regardless of this natural rebalancing, it's time to speak up if you see injustice in your world. Mot says in order for you to be truly free, everyone must be free. She offers you the alignment task of considering where you may have hurt someone and how your unconscious projection of how the world should be may have set you up for transgression, even if you were innocent. This is a time of great unraveling, and nothing meaningful will be accomplished without some effort. Another message for you now is to see behind the words of others, especially when you feel that they may be withholding truth or acting without awareness. It's important not to enable this. Tell the truth with as much love as you can, even though denial may be swept away in an awkward moment and everyone feel exposed. It's an important way to move forward. It's an important way to move forward with compassion. Self-compassion. That's telling yourself the truth, Cassandra. The goddess Mott reminds you that she is a champion for those willing to course, correct, and give you her full support. All you got to do is ask and you shall receive. Beauty. You are at a most lovely when you are being yourself. The Japanese goddess of beauty, Benzai Ten, reminds you that knowing, accepting, and honoring yourself as a spiritual being in a physical body requires self-care. Now is the time to support yourself by surrounding yourself with beauty and choosing to see its power in every aspect of your life. If you can commit to doing that, you will be amazed at how much more beauty arises to greet you. Open your eyes to the wonder everywhere. Even in the most unexpected places, beauty awaits to be discovered. Consider this before you turn away from a person, place, or thing. Beauty is everywhere. It's your time to find it. And the goddess Benzai Ten will help you. Alignment message. Your ability to see beauty in the world is dimmed by a momentary lapse in self-worth. The goddess of beauty asks you whether you have been set back by a visit of perfectionism or others have withheld their support, hold on, causing you to feel small and insignificant. Whatever the circumstances, it appears that you have been hijacked by a sense of lack. That lack mentality that we all possess as human beings. Your alignment task is to restore your self-worth and regain your equilibrium by refusing to engage in these mind games designed to dim your light. Now is the time for a positive self-inventory. Again, self-inventory. You got the Empress at the end of your reading. The Empress is just a reminder. Come on, Taurus. Emotionally, you know what you got to do. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Cassandra. Your alignment task is to restore your self-worth and regain your equilibrium by refusing to engage in these mind games designed to dim your light. Now is the time for a positive self-inventory. The goddess Benzai Ten is here to remind you that you are a bright, shiny, beautiful being of divine power and light. You are more than enough. The world contains more than enough beauty for you. This is a good place to dust off and start again. Regroup. Channel clearly. Prepare, Cassandra. Prepare for the completion and the moving on process and letting go and letting God. I close your reading out with love and light, truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. Thank you in advance, Spirit, for all the messages received on behalf of Cassandra's greatest and highest good of all. And so it shall be. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Cassandra. That concludes the mini read. I pray that you find favor, and I pray that Spirit was able to help you get a better understanding of what's coming, where you're at right now. You're welcome. Well, thank you for being a part of my journey as well. Maria's Tarot's journey with me. And with that being said, guys, I want to thank you for taking this journey early in the morning. I'll be back on later. Peace, love, and walk in grace, y'all. Later.